vlogging autofocus test this time with a GH6. The autofocus is supposed to be even better. But last time I used G9, it was already pretty much perfect. So I don't know how much more it can improve for this kind of application. No vlogging, like pointing the camera at myself. There's no technical difficulties, no difficult lighting whatsoever, so it should be very easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, I'm gonna try to switch the scene to something else in the background. It's my colleague. How do I switch? Okay, back and focus. Back and focus. Okay, that's good. Focus on the building. And back, my face. Building. My face. I think it's working well. Should be. Anyways, this is 8mm ultra wide, super duper wide. Final test. And stand over here. Okay, now I want to test the background pulsing. If I stay still here, will the background pulse, like the tree leaves, especially when they're in highlights? Usually the Panasonic contrast detection system, they give you very nauseating pulsing in the background, even when the focus is not changing, when your face is locked. It still happens with a GH5 as well as G9. A little bit, kind of subtle. If you don't pay attention, you will miss it. Usually people pay attention to, the subject in focus, so they don't notice. But photographers and gearhead YouTubers, they they like to pixel peep and look into all the details and find out all the technical deficiencies. So yeah, I want to see if there is any pausing. Maybe we need to change the background. It's too bright, maybe? I don't know. Okay, I think this is a good scene to test it. There's a big tree back there, a lot of tree branches, and it's very easy to pulse. So easy target. Let's see if it pulses. I'm gonna just stay still here, not moving. My face is locked. Maybe zooming in, it'll be more pronounced. Well, I can't see anything on the screen, so I have to check it on the computer. So that's gonna be it for this test. This is all the way into 18mm. I forgot to test this. Let's just do a quick test here. It looks pretty quick. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, once again, I would never hesitate to vlog with Micro Four Thirds system, especially with the new G9 GH6. The autofocus system is perfect. Okay, not perfect, but it's more than enough for this type of vlogging situation. So yeah, I have zero complaint for vlogging, at least. So yeah, I'm not bothered by the autofocus system when you're vlogging, but when you're shooting landscape videography and using autofocus can be a little bit troublesome sometimes. It looks like it's focused, but actually there's very subtle pulsing. It's always pulsing. The pulsing is the biggest problem and it's probably the only problem this autofocus system has. So you see that if the whole scene is pausing, then the landscape shot is completely unusable. So that is the problem. It's not about tracking the subject or finding the face and lock on the face. Panasonic does that pretty well. It tracks my face very fast, very accurately all the time. So yeah, every time when I shoot landscape videography, just in the city, shooting some sceneries, I don't really use autofocus completely. I kind of use autofocus to find the focus point, and then I lock it. I use autofocus lock it down, and then start recording, so it doesn't pause at all. So that's one way around the problem, to work around the issue. It's very practical. It's just one extra step you have to take when you're using Panasonic to shoot landscape videography. That's it. There's a cat. He's very timid. Every time I try to approach him, he just boom, ran away. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Nah. Running away. Actually, if you slow down the footage and look at the image frame by frame with G9, you can see that the autofocus system is hesitating a little bit, even when it's kind of a stationary shot. It will go back to the background, even if it is tracking your face. It still goes back to the background for just a fraction of a second, and then immediately comes back because of the contrast detection system. And on the GH6, well, in this test today I did, I don't see any of that. So it could be the difference between 2 different days, 2 different shooting condition, different lighting condition. I don't know, but today GH6 didn't show any pausing. I tried very hard to find pausing in the background, but I didn't see any. So, well, that's a good sign. If I see any pausing in the future, I will definitely report to you on this channel. That is for sure. So, stay tuned.